Good morning. Good morning. I don't have much time because I do need to get on the road, but I did want to come to you guys really quick. I need to talk about this. It's like laying on my shoulders really hard, and I I have to. So when you come on in, please come in. Please like, share, subscribe, show me some love. Let me just go do this really quick. I have some things pulled aside here. I really want to discuss the lady who is a bad person. Hi, Sharon. Hi, babes. Hi, y'all. You're the first one in, babes. Thank you. Thank you for being here. You're the first one in. I'm just really upset about this person. It's good to see you, babes. It really is. And it's really good to see you, honey. And you haven't missed anything because we just started. Where was I going? Oh, yes. I do believe Maria is not here yet. So I'm just going to turn me down for a minute. Let that load. How you doing, Miss Sharon? How you doing, sweetheart? I could be better. Once I get this off my chest. Why is it saving to screenshots or saving to my clipboard again? I'm not supposed to. Just gonna post a couple of my links in here. I gotta be making my trip here soon. Hi, is Maria here yet? Hi, Joey. Hi, guys. Sorry, I was just putting some of my links in. Hi, y'all. I'm still in my PJs. I'm in my robe still. My big old comfortable. This thing is old as dirt, y'all. This thing is old. But it's the most comfiest robe in the world, man. I love it. So, and my hair's a mess, so don't mind me. I have all my stuff packed. So I'm not gonna stay too long because I was gonna try to maybe bring you guys along the ride. It looks comfy. Yeah, it is. I think it used to glow in the dark, but it's got like moons. It used to be like a really deep purple, but it's so faded. I just got done putting a few grind into my boat. Oh yeah? Oh no, fishing it has a leak. LOL. Oh no. But don't go down under now, mister. You're not allowed to go down under. Okay? What do you guys think about this sub missing? Okay, so how in the hell, can somebody tell me how the sub went missing? How does, I know, yikes, Joey, you better get that fixed. I need my buddy Joey. I need your wife around and I need you around. How's the reptiles? You could probably patch it, you think? Hey, they make that, can you use that, oh, it's on TV all the time. It's always on, as seen on TV. and it is either alien tape or like spray, where they put the house in it and then they spray all this stuff around and then there's no leaks. Well, there's no electric on the sub as far as I know. Fix Seal, yes, Flex Seal. Well, they have one that's alien tape, and then they have another one. Um, I think Gorilla Glue makes one. Um, who else makes one? There's a couple of them that make that tape. You think that would work? You think you could try that? Just don't put your boat in and sink, okay, mister? You're not allowed to sink on us, okay? But that submarine, I was watching it, and I was just like, wow, shocked that how does the submarine, you'd think maybe they could attach some kind of rope to the submarine that would lead up to a boat, or maybe somebody observing them. Like, how does it, they should have had somebody observing them while they went under, like have, like, you know how they throw out those baskets with the ropes on them and stuff? Why couldn't they have fed a rope attached to some, I don't know, like, I just think, and then the guy had showed that he operated it with like a PlayStation 4 controller. That's what it looked like, and I was like, what the fudge sickle? What the hell? I was gonna be all dressed and be live and do my makeup and stuff, but now it's so late. I do want to get to Port Clinton kind of early, not be there all late. I only get a day. Problem is the current. Oh, okay. Because I was just thinking, what if they used, like a rope or something, and then they guided, them down to the Titanic. I mean, I would love to see the Titanic, but I don't think I could get into a submarine. Okay? I don't think I could. There's no submarine for my butt. Absolutely not. Now, I do know there is one somewhere. There is a museum. There's a museum, I think it's in Tennessee, but I do know Ghost Adventures did an episode on it. And they went and bought toys because the Titanic I think they were on the boat or they were on something for the Titanic. The Ghost Adventures were. And they were getting a tour, and they said they've seen handprints on the glasses. I can't remember where it's at though. I think it's in Tennessee. But there's a museum where you can go and see some of the stuff, and I know my sister-in-law and my brother had went and did something like that somewhere, seeing stuff of, maybe it's at the COSI. We used to have this thing up here in Toledo called COSI, and they had a lot of fun. Like stuff there, like science related. I think they have some of the Titanic stuff at COSI. Back in the day, it used to be basically all science stuff, and now it's changed to a lot of other stuff. Like they have some of the Titanic stuff. I think they have some of like the letters. They still have 24 hours. I thought they didn't have 24 hours. I thought they only had one day to find the sub. I don't think they have 24 hours, do they, Sharon? I thought they only had one day to cover it before that stuff sat in, because if they do find them, and when they find them, they're going to have to get into that decompression tank. I'm pretty sure. Oh, so they still have time? Oh, thank God. So they're not running. I thought I seen where they didn't have time. Okay. That makes more sense then. Okay. That's just so scary, though. Like, to pay. Didn't they pay money, too? They paid money to get on that thing. And then the Coast Guard has decompression. And they have until tomorrow. And the sub is basically a decompression tanks. Okay. Because I thought somebody said they had to bring one in. Um, let me close me out once. Now, oh, hey, JB. Let's pull this up because there's a live right now going on. Look at that. Could you? Oh, it flipped. So this is some WFLA. Come on. I wanted to show you guys the. Of course, it's gonna be my internet's gonna be silly. Go figure. Go figure. What are they about to show, though?
It could be that people on board the vessel are making noise so that everyone knows
They heard
that they're
noises
alive,
down there.
because of the sensitivity of the sonar equipment that is being used by various naval vessels, Coast Guard vessels in the area, and in fact, other nations are involved in this search.
Maybe if I click out of it and go back in it. Okay, see? The Titanic. Isn't that crazy? But hold on, we'll go back to what they're saying here. So, supposedly, they heard banging sounds heard in the missing Ocean Gate Titanian submersible search at the Titanic. And this is from WFLA. They're live. See, like this one said time is running out 2 hours ago. I hate when they do that clickbait shit because you guys said they still have a day, right? But didn't they pay a lot of money?
And it pertains to depth. Do we have any idea? Okay, so they lose comms about an hour and 45 minutes into the dive downward. We don't know at that point when comms are lost if they are descending or ascending. And in the last 48, really since Sunday, right, if they have progressively moved upwards, downwards in the ocean, if they're drifting away from the wreckage of the Titanic, or if there's some kind of neutral buoyancy that's been established where they're just kind of floating.
Oh, great, my chat went away. Go figure, the chat messed up. I tapped to hit retry. There we go.
So, with 16 hours of no interaction with the control surfaces of the vessel, it is supposed to drop its ballast. The submersible has a couple of different kinds of ballast, and if there was no human interaction within 16 hours, it's supposed to drop the ballast so that the submersible automatically comes to the surface. There's a couple of different possibilities. Because there have been humans on board, it hasn't automatically dropped its ballast. Or number two, they might be tangled in something.
Oh no, they could be tangled in something?
They make it down to the Titanic, or not, and we don't know, because they lost comms an hour and a half in.
So they lost all comms an hour in their dive. How was this thing built, for one? You know?
Could they have been booking it and made it early? No. Is there any? There's no chance. No chance. Physics is physics. You can't. It's not like you can't go 80 and a 60. You can't go from
80 and a 60.
Tampa to Orlando a little bit faster on I-4. It's, I mean, some people try, but physics is physics at depth, and you can only go so fast to get down. But they lose comms. Is there any chance that their descent continued beyond comms being lost and don't. I bring this up because we do not know the depth. And then also too, does Mark provide any insight now that we have perhaps this origin point, this banging, these underwater noises that are being heard? Do we have any idea what the process is like to, in essence, get closer to it and pick it up on sonar and track down its origin? What that process looks like?
Sonar, I would assume that some sonar expertise must be able to tell you by the level of the sound.
Right.
And maybe that's not true, but it would seem like by the level of the sound, it gives some indication.
I can't believe that, you guys.
So
Like, that's
I'm
sad.
means a sonar expert, but there's several factors that come into play. And you're right. You know, they can track where this thing is.
Well, listen to this while I get ready, and then we're going to go into what I want to talk to you guys about really quick. I'm going to try to be fast.
I've read too many Tom Clancy novels.
I have someone to show you.
Gradients of temperature under the ocean that will impact,
I feel like
in a way, the sonar signal. In other words, they can send what is called an active ping. You know, you ping, and then you measure the time it takes for that ping to return to your ship. The ping goes down to your ship, bounces off whatever you're trying to locate, and it comes back to your ship, and then that's how you accurately measure where the thing is that you're trying to find. But it can be impacted, as I said, by even different temperature gradients.
The temperature would
a lot of
this is so sad, you guys. These people gotta be found. There's 5 people in this boat, in this submarine.
Our audience who's thinking to himself, what is this guy talking about? He doesn't know anything, and you're right. Well, like I said, my experience is
it's always an expert on the subject matter that we're talking about, and we know that you're in your comment section beating your head against the wall right now, but we are trying to make sense of this for our audience and trying to gain a better understanding of how this works. But again, going back, I think the most encouraging news is that we're hearing this in 30-minute intervals.
Yes.
And there have been people in our comment section, and we have a comment on screen that we're going to reference here in just a moment, but we had a comment earlier of somebody saying that it is, I don't know if this is true or not. Maybe Jeff, you can hop in here, but is it standard for SOS to be sent out every 30 minutes? Is that a standard nautical practice?
You know, again, I'm not a.
I'm not prior Navy. I've never heard that.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
I don't know the answer to that either. We'll look into that. Jeff, I know that you're working on your report for the day. So
that's crazy, you guys. That whole submarine is disappearing. Could be tangled. It could be, you know.
Thank you, Jeff Patterson. Really appreciate you taking the time.
It's sad because there's 5 people on here that paid money to go down here and to see this ship just disappear, the submarine to just disappear in all this water, and they're on the base of the ocean.
Break down exactly what the next hour and a half is going to look like here on screen. Yari wants to know, #HeyJB, are they aware of what day it is? If you've lost power, I don't know if there's
They lost power the hour they went into that dive.
Time unless you have.
Well, I would think that I don't care. I haven't had a watch in years, but you would have a dive. Somebody would go on this type of a trip. Well,
that's my thought too.
Somebody's got a watch.
It has to be, right?
Do you have a watch, Jamie?
I don't really wear a watch all that often.
I know people who still wear watches, young and older, but I would bet
I don't
if you're
wear
down
mine
there,
anymore.
if you're a diver, you have a
dive watch on. Yeah,
and so that would help you.
Yeah,
obviously.
Also, as well, we were talking yesterday about how it might sound strange, but people have gone on this journey and brought their phones with them, apparently, because we've seen some of the shots of bringing your phone with you, and you're never going to get service from the depths of the Atlantic Ocean.
Okay.
Some people just feel comfortable and want to be able to take.
So what I'm going to talk to you guys about is, and my chat's broken again, so I'll just follow along. I can't see the chat right now, unless I put it up on my tablet. But I came to tell you guys some stuff. So, in Toledo, Ohio, we have a missing boy, okay? He's on the National Missing Exploit website. I was at work yesterday when the mother had came in. She looked devastated. You know, it's been 3 weeks since her son went missing. Now, she does believe her son. They had an argument She said she had tried to fix things at home, and he had ran away, but it still doesn't matter. He is still missing. It's been 3 weeks. He's 17 years old, and he is missing. Every kid fucking matters. This lady that I work for is the worst human being I ever met in my entire life. I wish no harm on anybody. I'm not an evil, hateful person. But this lady has pushed my buttons a little too much and a little too far. I've watched her bully this one coworker. Watched her literally belittle this girl time and day after day. She's mean to customers. She's mean to just everybody. She keeps hiring all these people that last a day and don't want to work, and then she expects the cashiers to do it. Well, for one, I don't get paid enough in my job title to be more than just a cashier. Now, if you paid me $12, then I would stock all your coolers for you. But I'm not going to stock every single cooler for $10 an hour. Sorry. And the way she asks people stuff, the way, like, she just torments everybody. She's that person that you don't want to be friends with. And I was friends with her for a while until I started realizing the scummy shit she was doing. Yesterday, that lady came in and I was talking to her, and she had set her 2 boys in at first. I'm assuming she has other kids. So she had set in the other ones to put the flyer up. I gave them tape, put the flyer up. Everything was good and gravy. I talked to the lady. Turns out that my hubby knows the person family as well. Like I said, I just know her as coming in as a regular customer. And Lisa, the manager, had told the other assistant manager to do her dirty work, which is bullshit. But anyways, this missing kid is 17 years old. He's been missing for 3 weeks. Yes, there was some family issues at home. Yes, he ran away. But does that make him a bad person? No. Does it make him a bad kid? No. He made a bad decision. Just because he's done it once doesn't matter. If he's even done it once or twice. What she had, I would have loved to have videotaped it, but I don't. But I just have to get it off my chest. And okay, so she had said, let me put my concealer. Talking to her, and she's very nice. And it turns out that my fiance knows whose kid it is, knows the family. So I told the husband to tell his buddy what was said. So mind you, the day goes out, everything's fine and dandy, and working, stocking, I'm doing things like I'm supposed to be doing. So then, my boss had hired that stalker. Well, the whole time, the Indian dude is standing up at the register. He was watching some of his Indian videos that he watches. I don't know what the other term for them, or what the culture actual, I don't know. I just know he loves to watch Indian cooking shows, and he likes to be up by the cash register by himself. So yesterday when I went in, I was doing that. I was working register too, but I would go so he could listen to his videos in private while he's running the register, and he works for his brother. His brother owns the company, owns the gas station. So Victor is just standing there, and he's watching the cameras, and I'm just stocking, doing whatever I need to do. And I come up to the register, of course, when the kids came in to watch, to help watch. And that's when I had seen they had brought the flyer in. So then after they put the flyer out, I had went and did some more stocking. In the meantime, Lisa had hired a stalker. Well, the stalker kept disappearing for like 15, 20 minutes, like at a time, like would just disappear. He would stock a few things and then disappear, go out to the dumpster. Well, I had thought he was just outside smoking, because he said he was a smoker, and when him and Des worked, that's all they did, was go outside and smoke and whatever. So, I'm doing that. Victor's just watching him. I come up to the register, and the stalker comes back. But the stalker has a black t-shirt on. When the stalker came, he had a white long sleeve t-shirt on that was pretty nasty. Like he probably looks like he might be struggling. And he decided he was going to rob the store while he was working there and taking stuff. Lots of stuff, though. He was taking alcohol, Red Bulls, Slim Jims, candy, all kinds of stuff. And I kind of felt bad for him because I know, like, he was telling Des, one of the other cashiers, about him struggling at home, and he's got kids, and that's why he really wanted the job. And so our gas station has a system where you can lock people in with you. It has a button where it locks the doors. Mind you, I have PTSD controlling, I have PTSD, my anxiety, I have like trauma issues, and these two start arguing, which puts me into hype, frantic, and don't know what to do mode. They're just yelling at each other back and forth. Victor won't let none of the other customers leave. He's got the door cated. I got customers just want to leave and pay for their stuff, so I'm bringing people out. We have like 7 people in this small ass little gas station that can't get out because Victor won't unlock the door because he's arguing with the black gentleman who worked for us, supposedly worked for us, and he was drinking Red Bulls and didn't pay for them. I don't know if he took any home, but he just kept disappearing, and then it was the white shirt, then it was the black shirt, and then it was just a mess. So Big Bag Lisa has to come up, right, and watch the cameras and do all that. And in the meantime, I'm supposed to be off at 5:30, okay? It's getting time for me to get ready to close. Nobody's around. They're in the back still, checking the cameras. She's up asking for the police to come, and she was trying to asking questions about, asking about what stuff was missing, so I was trying to tell her, and then she didn't want me to tell her what I thought was missing, because like I said, when I went and stocked the beer cooler, the earthquake was completely filled, but the case was open, and a bunch of them were missing, and the numbers didn't add up to what was in the roll, and she was just being a straight up bitch. But when you go and pick on a kid, that's what pissed me off. That's what fucking set me off through the roof. Let me go and find you. Let's see here. What did I do with them? The image email. Okay. So the missing boy is, let me find it here. I don't know why it's... There it goes. So, this kid is on... I'm sorry, not this kid. His name is Carl. Carl here is on... Can you guys tell me what that site says? Can you tell me what that site says? National of a Missing Exploit Children. Thank you. Thank you very much. Somebody probably said it. Anywho, he is on this site for a reason. For a reason. Damn, it's 11:50 already. So, he's on for a reason. And he is missing. If he's a runaway, it doesn't matter. He is missing. Okay? Big bad fucking badass Lisa comes in. Does all the camera shit. The assistant manager comes in with the flyer. She said, this is her exact words. Now, mind you, she's already scammed people out of that fund money. And now there's no more buckets around. For that little boy, too. For the other little boy that she was trying to exploit. And she took that money and probably bought a bunch of drugs with. Because her boyfriend is a drug addict. Sorry, I used to be one. Not like that, but like... He's still active in his drug using. And I know that's probably where the money went. That she supposedly had up. There's something else here too. Hold on, I got more. Come on. Come on. Get bigger like you did for the other one. Come on. So she tells... Lil comes in with the boy's flyer. And I'm so sad. The boy's flyer. She comes in and says... Lil's holding it. Like this. Taking the tape off. And she says... Lisa doesn't want this on the flyer. This flyer is fake. Lisa doesn't want it on the board because he's not a missing. He is a nobody runaway child who has problems, and he is not missing. And we're not gonna advertise kids that aren't missing and aren't real, and just basically dogging this kid. And I'm standing next to her and I'm like, I snapped on Lil. And I was like, she's like, well, Lisa said it. I said, I don't give a fuck what Lisa said. That kid is missing. Excuse my language. I said, that kid is freaking missing. I said, his family came in and, you know, what I said, I can't remember everything that I said, but I know I said that fucking kid is too missing, and his family came in and explained the situation, and it was just horrible. So, another thing she did, this is why I'm starting to really want to, this bitch is a liar. These buckets are no longer around. No longer sitting out. No longer on the gas station counters. Now, mind you, for 2 weeks, she had these buckets out. Getting all kinds of money. Now, mind you, I don't care. It's for a baby, okay? But the words say, to lay to rest, every little bit helps. Thanks, from family and Dad. Dad didn't have custody of the kid. She's saying the dad was trying to get custody of the kid. I'm still looking into this. When we get more stuff, we do know the mom is planning on being indicted for neglect or something else. I'm going to try to search for the case some more. I'm on my way back to go surprise my mom and dad with a visit. So this was one of the things that she had did. And she lied. Please donate to help baby Christopher lay to rest. Now, it's already been said that this baby's funeral has already been paid for by the state. Or somebody had paid for the funeral. And you got Miss Lisa. Nobody knows where that money went to. I've never seen that father come into the gas station. Ever. Pick up any money. Lisa says she was filling the baby's ashes and necklaces already. It takes several weeks for an autopsy. So if anybody has anything else that if they dig up on this case, it's Christopher Snyder, Toledo, Ohio. I do believe it was on the west side of Toledo that this little boy was found. Christopher Snyder. She said it was 2 days before they found him dead. I don't believe it was. She said 4 days, but I think it was maybe 2 days. So just does this sit heavy with you guys too, or is it just me overreacting? It just hurts me so bad. Kills me. Then what is this? Do you guys remember my stepsister Carrie? Before we go back to Miss Lisa, I have a couple other photos. I want to show you who Lisa is. Okay, I want you guys to get her. Don't judge her by her book by a cover, but just judge. I mean, she's on one of my shorts. She's on one of my short videos with the gunpoint with the guy in the standoff with the knife guy. She's on one of my videos, so you guys can go look back and see, kind of get like a vibe or a feel from how Miss Lisa acts in real life, okay? But to real quick, I did find the photos of my father, of my stepsister, crazy cray Carrie, when she attacked my father. I did want to show you guys that. But Lisa made those buckets up, and we haven't seen or heard anything about the buckets. The buckets are completely gone now. They're not around. And I just feel like she might have misused that money somewhere. And I can't help but I just can't do it, and it sucks because, oh damn. I guess we're gonna hit this. Because I don't have time to go. I was going to, but I didn't. Come on, photo. Fucking load. Excuse my language. Save. 2 photos. I have it saved. So I can always go back and show you guys. Hold on, you guys, it's loading. Give it just a second. But Lisa is just a horrible freaking person. To lie on a baby, She says she's very close to the family, and by God, if I'm totally wrong, I will come on and say I'm totally wrong and I misjudged her. But the way she treated me over a bag of ice, and the way she treats Des every day on a freaking occasion. She's rude and nasty. I can't stand the broad. And she shows her true colors, and she is not a nice person, and it sucks. So, this is literally days after my dad had just had surgery, okay? So, these are some of my dad's wounds. He had just had surgery, and on the top of his head, he was attacked, okay? Face is all bloody. My stepsister Carrie had attacked my poor father a couple days after his surgery that he had done, right before Christmas. The crazy fucking bitch bit my father, okay? Bit my father. Oh, I'm sure Teresa's probably a real one that I'm sharing this, but no, you know what? Carrie deserves every little bit that happens to her. This is from a bite mark that she did to my father. That crazy fucking lady. Now, this is my stepsister Carrie, guys. The one that killed her mom faster. With medicine. This is what she did to my dad. My dad forgave her, because my dad's a forgiving person. He also did it for his wife, to really make his wife happy, because, he wanted to have her daughters around. But the bitch is just crazy. People are crazy and evil and just vindictive and mean, and I just really want justice for the boy that's missing, Carl. Definitely needs awareness. He didn't deserve to be called that. He didn't deserve to be treated so poorly. Accused of being classified as a runaway. He did nothing wrong. For example, maybe he did do something wrong, but okay, let me go show you guys the photos of Lisa. So, oh God, where did I do with them? Alright.